lose that company, you might actually lose the long-term position. And so from a country point of view, it's debatable. So I hope that gives you a little bit of flavor of the sort of thing I can talk about quite a lot. So let me move on to, and I'm very sorry this is so busy, but I will read it out. This is just a list of my and these companies. Okay, so Camille should talk about my companies, I'll talk about mine. So there are 12 down there, and as you can not see, the first one started in 1978. But let me just talk about the ones in red. So the one in red, I will read it out for you. It's called Virata Corporation, formerly ATM Limited. The product is DSL semiconductors, so DSL is in broadband DSL. Based in Newport Beach, went public on NASDAQ in 1999. We had a secondary offering on NASDAQ, which raised $550 million. And then we merged with some American companies because there was consolidation in that industry. So, let me tell you a little bit of the story of this one. So along the bottom you have time. And in the middle you have what's been happening. So let's take the first one. So CUCL, it's Cambridge University Computer Laboratory, right? So this is this bit of the break, right? 1975. Bottom right is 2004. So do not kill yourself that this is going to be a short-term, well, sometimes it is, but on average it's not. So the goodwill, if you like, from the university comes from early work in 1975. And then ORL is that industrial intermediate laboratory where some prototypes were built. And the reason the company started is as follows. The research was being paid by an industrial company called CambridgePYTHON. And we were doing some work for them, and they had full control of everything, intellectual property, 100% salary man, Japanese style. Right? And we went to the business unit and said, hey, look, I've got a better network. Look, beautiful network, lovely, beautiful, faster, cheaper. And it was. And they said, yeah, fantastic, but I'm sorry, I'm so busy, I can't do it, yeah, goodbye, go away, I love you. Right? So they found that, so the lesson is not to then give up. So we said, I'm not having this, we'll spin this out, we'll start a company. So we got our hat, we passed it around, got some investment, did a deal with Olivetti 20%, was that particular deal, and started a company called ATML. Okay? Initially venture funded, the team went from the industrial lab, jump, no parachute, goodbye, and we started. And the initial product was a box, a networking box. And that didn't turn out to be successful. We sold a little bit, but we joined what you might call as a joke, the living dead. It's going straight in high-tech. I drove to every year, unfortunately. So we went, and all these companies, there's always a time where you can't sleep because you're going to go bust next week, you haven't got the money, it's the end of the world is coming, and it's terrible. So we got to that position, but we changed the business of the company. We started to sell the chips that were inside the box. And the point is, we had the power to do that. So we started selling the chips, okay? And this became Virata. And the chip is digital subscriber loop, DSL. And that was good timing, the late 90s. Okay? So this is a designer chip, difficult chip, have the chip made, sell the chip to customer, go to the factory, have your chip made for $10, sell to customer $20. Happy. Very high-tech chip, difficult to do, problem, but $10 won't happen. So we go, surprise, it's selling. shock horror. So we stopped running, and we did very well. So we started consolidating, buying other companies. And this company is now pretending to be American, because the market's big, it sounds better, and that's where the dollars are. And so we went public with this one on NASDAQ. Jolly good. And then, as I said, we went on to a second stage where there was acquisition. We managed to raise other money, $550 million, $530 million, to try and grab the world market. And then finally, we merged. We merged with another company called Globespan and became Globespan Durata. By this time, the company had, I can't remember what time, revenues of $500, $600 million. Big company. So what about it? This is just an anecdote. First of all, it started when the business unit said no thank you. Okay? So this was the alternative strategy. It ended up being world domination, 40% of the world DSL market for this one. It's good because there's a chance if you're going to ship your DSL 4 out of 10 is my chip. Thank you very much. The valuation went between $1 billion and $5 billion. So the bubble was $5 billion and $1 billion. So everybody made money in this one, including Olivetti, made hundreds of millions, including the venture capitalists made 100 million. And if they sold, there were 100 Cambridge millionaires. If they sold, one of themselves went down. So 20 years from university research to public company, a long time. 7 financing rounds. So this is one of the ones where you run like hell and try and get money. It's not the one for doing with anything. Lots of changes. And possibly successful. But a little ironic thing, and I think it's important for us to reflect on it, and it's particularly important here, is the bottom right. That is a joke, actually. So those things are the logos of the company, as seen from Cambridge. So the first is the logo of ATM Limited. The second is the logo of Virata. The third is the logo of Globespan Virata, which is where we merged with the American company. That Globespan Virata got taken over by the fourth logo, which is a company which exists today called Connexent. And the right-hand side is the rubbish bin, because they closed the Cambridge office and trashed it. So, discuss. That thing was laid away. Money was made, but the engineering job is in Newport Beach. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but anyway, Cambridge Broadband. Cambridge Broadband is a company. I'll do 5 minutes, or shall I 10 minutes? So these are my companies, just different stories. So this is fixed wireless backhaul. So it's network equipment, and it's broadband network equipment, but it's where you've got, for example, a 3G telephony mast, and you want to connect that back before you quickly connect it back to the central infrastructure. So it's a company that backhauls. And you'll see it's also on the right side of selling this country. It's various places here. A company called NASC is a customer. Great guys in NASC. So again, this is hardware company, and hardware companies are quite expensive. You need money. So actually, the way this one arose was the team was my team from 15 years ago. For various reasons, we worked together, 5 or 6 people. We were in another company, a previous company we started called Adaptive Broadband, which got bought by the Americans again. And we wanted to leave to start another company. And we convinced that company, the Americans, to fund us for $1 million to start it off. Because we put a gun to their head saying, otherwise we're leaving the big because we've got nothing or something to give us $1 million. So they took 10% of the company for $1 million. We finished the work for